An Open Letter to Social Media Users. By Jabari Ra. Like Winston Churchill said, the truth is incontrovertible. Malice may attack it, ignorance may deride it, but in the end, there it is. December 15, 2018. Dear social media user. Imagine what your online life would be like today if there was a social network company that rewarded you, the user, like a boss to create content, train its algorithms, without the need to bombard you with unwanted ads in order to grow and enrich the company. What if that social network company was committed to promoting positivity, love, compassion, warm-heartedness, and peace for the betterment of everyone in society over profits? What if that company recognized your important role as the boss and lifeblood of the product and rewarded you accordingly? I am writing you this open letter today to let you know why I consider you to be the only boss of social media. I also want to share my mission to revolutionize and shake up the social networking industry and in the process, enrich the lives of its user partners. First, let me say I love social media and its original intent to connect the people of the world. However, it seems the focus has moved away from the people to profits at any costs. Some are even considering charging the users, the boss, a monthly fee to stop their data from being used by advertisers that the social network company control. Forgotten in the process are the users who collectively have the power to fire everybody in the company from the chairman on down, including the shareholders, simply by deleting their accounts and removing their 24-hour mobile surveillance app from their devices. Yes, we are the boss because we are the most important and valuable asset in the company. Don't get me wrong, I do not have a problem with social network company owners and their investors making money. However, have you ever asked yourself what are they selling, and would there even be a sellable product without the users breathing life into their product? Why do social network company owners believe it is right to monetize their users' personal and sensitive information, what they're watching, and what they're doing on the platform in order to enrich themselves and a few others? Is that good business or greed? If I am wrong, can the company leaders afford to honestly tell their loyal and trusted users exactly what they're doing with the gobs of data they're collecting and analyzing on them, their children, and their friends, or how the company is generating billions of dollars a year in revenue, or disclose the products they're selling for profit, and to whom they are selling them? Why should a private company be allowed to directly and or indirectly control your life or own a repository of your life and then make money off it? If they're going to make money from your content, what you're watching, and what you're doing on the platform, don't you believe you deserve to be compensated like a boss? Social network owners, their investors, and even some users may ask. Why should the company compensate the users when they receive an invaluable service, a social network platform to connect with friends and family, for free? Yes, that's a great question. And my best answer to that question is a better question. Why not? The users are the boss and the ones who breathe life into the company's empty product. Without the user, the boss, there is no company or platform. I believe the social network industry is ripe for change and there is a social network revolution looming. Are you ready for change? It is my hope that social media companies like Facebook, Google, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp, Snapchat, Tumblr, Uber, Lyft, etc., will soon realize that without the user the company and its platform is worthless and without much value. Here's why you are not the product. You are the creator, the life giver, and authorized representative of the product. You breathe life into their product through the user profile, otherwise an empty product, by inserting your personal and sensitive information, then hitting submit, then adding content, and watching videos with targeted ads. Are these features or apps products? In today's attention economy, the product is your profile, your eyeballs/attention, and everything they learn about you online and offline. The data is collected, analyzed, and then packaged as a commodity to sell to advertisers, both good and bad. When information becomes abundant and overflowing, the only thing left is your attention, and everyone is competing for your attention. Quote, without data-targeted ads Facebook would be a pay service, says Sheryl Sandberg, Chief Operating Officer of Facebook. Think about it. How many ads do you see on social media or at the beginning of almost every video online every day? How many silly and foolish videos do you see of people seeking your attention for likes, followers, etc.? Social network companies are using us as unpaid laborers. Quote, for a decade, you've been an unofficial consultant to Facebook, Google, and others, sorting out the web and correcting their algorithms so they could get better and make even more money. For instance, your free labor, in the form of searches, helps Google figure out how to maximize profits from search optimization. It's all part of this freemium model in which the term users is a euphemism for unpaid laborers tasked with creating content, training algorithms, and watching ads to grow and enrich a company by building up its platform, says Luis Perez-Breva, head of MIT's innovation program and a research scientist at MIT's School of Engineering. Why did Sean Parker, the founder of Napster and former president of Facebook, decide to unload on Facebook in a recent interview with Axios? Quote, Facebook was designed to exploit human vulnerability. God only knows what it's doing to our children's brains. The thought process that went into building these applications, Facebook being the first of them, it was all about, how do we consume as much of your time and conscious attention as possible, says Sean Parker, the founder of Napster and former president of Facebook. Why did Kamath Palihapitiya, former Facebook vice president of user growth, speaking out against his former employer? Quote, social media is eroding the core foundations of how people behave and it's ripping apart the social fabric. You don't realize it, but you are being programmed. I didn't want to be programmed. So, I don't use this shit and my kids are not allowed to use this shit either, says Kamath Palihapitiya, former vice president of user growth at Facebook. What is really going on behind the scenes of these social networking platforms? Why are these insiders speaking out? Social network companies have successfully hijacked the brains of more than 42% of the world's population, including our children, by manipulating our social instinct through social validation feedback loops, like, comment, share, thumbs up, notification bell, streak, poke, hearts, emojis, etc., to make us addicts. Is this a form of enslavement? They've organized around getting us to put in free labor for hours, and then cashing in on everything we're doing on their platform and keeping all of the profits. Is this good business or greed? My mission is to revolutionize and shake up the social networking industry by rewarding every responsible and active social media adult user partner like a boss for being the boss. A year and a half ago, I started contacting the top US-based multinational technology giants, e.g. Facebook, Twitter, Apple, Amazon, Alphabet/Google, Samsung, Uber, Lyft, Walmart.com, etc., and a handful of software companies to share with them my mission and reasons for creating and designing a social media-based unique and proprietary guaranteed financial reward plan for their users. Based on my proposal, I asked for help in writing the software program and adding it to their existing platform and/or partnering with me. The goal of my unique and proprietary guaranteed financial reward program would help their users, customers, and employees ease and/or solve their financial burden, the shortage of money with little to no out-of-pocket costs. My purpose in partnering with an existing social media giant was twofold. 1, they already have a large platform with millions, if not billions of users. 2, they already have a team of talented and experienced software engineers or programmers who understand the social networking world. The most important lesson I learned from contacting those companies is their silence is golden. Not one of them seemed to be interested in exploring the possibility of a social network platform with a built-in unique and proprietary guaranteed financial reward plan that would benefit their users financially. Another reason for writing this letter was to speak directly to you, the user and boss of social media. What would you do if there was an alternative? What would you do if there was a social network platform that connected the people of the world and helped you, your friends, and friends of your friends ease or even solve your financial burden, the shortage of money, with little or no out-of-pocket costs, free? Would you be interested if there was no possibility of failure, ever? Poverty is not a character failing, or a lack of motivation, or even a lack of work ethics. Poverty is a lack and shortage of money. A recent Go Banking survey reveals nearly 7 in 10 Americans have only $1,000 or less in their savings accounts. 1 out of 2 hardworking Americans, their users, are poor or low income, or 97.3 million, 33%, of the people living in America are low income, defined as incomes below twice the federal poverty line, or $47,700 for a family of 4, or that. More than 2/3 of the world's population lives on less than $2.50 a day. Many of these people are social media users. Do any social network company owners care that the vast majority of their users, the company's most valuable assets, are financially challenged, or that 80% of humanity lives on less than $10 a day? I have created and designed the YooraL unique and proprietary guaranteed financial reward plan to benefit every responsible and active social media adult user, and I offered to share my simple formula that would allow the social network giants or the multinational technology tycoons to make more money without selling a single targeted ad, or competing with any other company for revenue or users, ever. The YooraL unique and proprietary guaranteed financial reward plan is not just some pie-in-the-sky idea. It could help every responsible and active social media adult user ease and/or solve their financial burden with little to no out-of-pocket cost. Why did the most popular social network companies ignore me? Only the most high knows. I have devoted the past 16 years of my life to finding the best and simplest way to help the people ease their financial burden, the lack and shortage of money, and finding the most effortless and risk-free way to do it with little to no out-of-pocket cost. This was my why, and I found the way. Only one company responded to my letter, and it said, quote, "Apple does not consider unsolicited ideas." Like Scott Bailsky said, when 99% of the people doubt your idea, you're either gravely wrong or about to make history. 4 years ago, I discovered a legal and ethical $1 trillion a year, or a month, or even a week loophole that could help every responsible and active social media adult user ease and/or solve their financial burden, and how to help them do it with little to no out-of-pocket cost, hiding in plain sight. To me, the attention economy is the most lucrative opportunity since the social media and social network revolution began. And you don't have to sell a single targeted ad or charge a month fee to end data target ads to make money. Only God knows why they ignored my original proposal. I personally believe the first company to help their users ease and/or solve their financial burden with little to no out-of-pocket cost will be the first company to generate $1 trillion a year in guaranteed profits. Like Zig Ziglar said, you can have everything in life you want, if you will just help enough other people get what they want. Our mantra is boss. Business over stupidity. Always. Oh, one more thing. The YooraL unique and proprietary guaranteed financial reward plan has no competitors because it is designed specifically to help up to 3 billion responsible and active social media adult users ease and/or solve their financial burden, help up to 10 million responsible and active adult users become guaranteed millionaires, and do it with little to no out-of-pocket cost. Seriously. Can you imagine what the investors or shareholders from the above companies are going to say when they learn about this missed opportunity that is worth a potential $1 trillion a year in guaranteed profits? Like Jay-Z said, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. In closing, I would like to ask you 2 simple questions. First, why would you pay to use or join any social network platform knowing the company and its platform is worthless without you? Quote, "Yes, there will always be a version of Facebook that is free, Senator, we sell ads," says Mark Zuckerberg, co-founder, chairman, and chief executive officer. Quote, "Facebook users would have to pay to end data targeted ads," says Sheryl Sandberg, chief operating officer of Facebook. Second, can you imagine what the social media and social networking industry would be like if there was a private, age-restricted, invitation-only, spam-free, user-friendly, transparent, encrypted, and revolutionary social network platform where the vast majority of responsible and active adult users wake up every single morning inspired to log in to make a post, or share a post, or read and/or listen to something positive and uplifting, feel safe doing it, feel safe expressing themselves and inspiring others, then log out feeling inspired and fulfilled, and get rewarded like a boss for promoting positivity, love, compassion, warm-heartedness towards each other, and peace? Technology should help us become powerful, provide tools to solve problems, and make the world a better place. However, building a business on the backs of others and keeping all of the profits to enrich the owners, their executives, and their early investors is going to lead to a social media and social network revolution. It's already happening. Quote, "If Facebook users wanted to stop their data from being used by advertisers, they would have to pay for it. And opting out of data-based ads on Facebook would be a paid product," says Sheryl Sandberg, chief operating officer of Facebook. I believe if social network companies are going to sell targeted ads to advertisers, then they should pay their users because without them the company and its platform is worthless. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to read my letter. I hope I was able to help you to see why you are the boss. In order to start the social media and social network revolution for change, I need a favor. Can you help us get the word out by sharing this letter with every responsible and active social media adult user you know, love, and respect, and post it on every social media platform you're affiliated with? I would appreciate an email from every responsible and active social media adult user who believes he or she deserves to be financially rewarded for making social network companies billions of dollars. Also, please let me know if you have a suggestion or comment. Just contact me at yooraL.com. I could also use some software engineers or programmers who previously worked for a social network platform. Are you on board? We need your support. Rock Bottom has built more heroes than privileged. Do what makes your souls shine. Nothing would please me more than to hire a dream team of 10 software engineers and programmers to help me write the YooraL unique and proprietary guaranteed financial reward plan software to help every responsible and active social media user partner ease and or solve their financial burden by rewarding them like a boss for being our boss, and do it for free. One mission. One vision. One love. Jabari Ra, Chief Visionary Officer. The YooraL Group. P.S. We connect the dots social network companies missed, or flat out ignored, or too arrogant to believe the users are the boss. A message from a ride-share driver to other ride-share drivers. In today's ride-sharing industry, there is only one boss. The driver. And collectively we have the power to fire everybody in the company from the chairman on down, including the shareholders, and the power to bring the company or the industry to a screeching halt, simply by parking our vehicles, or deleting our accounts, and removing their mobile surveillance app from our devices. Are you satisfied with 42 to less than 75% of the total cost of the trip, knowing the company and its platform, app, is worthless without the users? These companies are planning to eliminate our income and revenue stream. Think about it. Why Lyft, Uber, and others are investing billions of dollars in driverless cars, bikes, and scooters? Is it to help us, their driver partners, make more money? Asterisk note, if you can only give once a month or once a year, please think of the YooraL Group the next time. Become a YooraL founding partner today. Your results vary and guaranteed with the YooraL Guaranteed Financial Reward Plan. Timing is the key. Learn more at yooraL.com. All rights reserved.